Today I'm going to be installing a mini split on my system. I originally went with a ducted AC unit inside because I assumed doing the ducted version I would be able to get away with only having one AC unit in this size bus, but that's not the case. So I'm installing a mini split today on the back of my bus where I had already had these brackets put up. So I'm just going to need to get it up there and then I can start installing it and do the indoor unit. What's cool about this AC unit in particular is it is a full DC 48 volt mini split, and they're super efficient. This is a 12,000 BTU unit and it will pull max 750 watts. The cool thing about this is because it's DC and I can run it directly off my batteries, there's no conversion loss. So I'm super excited to install this. With this I'll be able to turn my inverter off at night still and be able to run my AC unit. This one will probably be running just 24/7. And then power wires, of course, that just go to your battery bank. And this is a 48 volt model. They also have 24 volt models, and I think they have some 12 volt models, but much smaller because then your amperage would be much higher. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting this up into its spot on the back, and then I will start installing it, running lines, cutting holes through my bus, which I always hate, but has to be done. And then I'll have to hook back up my security cameras and everything. But for now, I'm gonna keep setting this up and then I'll test it out and see how it works, the running watts and everything. And it does come pre-charged, the main outdoor unit, indoor unit, and then 10 feet of hoses. All right, I've since gotten the outdoor unit up in place. I haven't tightened all the bolts down because I'm still sliding it back and forth when I just need more clearance over here to run wires. Yeah, it was pretty hard getting up by myself, but we did it. So I ran those Freon lines in as well as the drain pipe. I also need to run the wires for the indoor unit outside, so I'm going to do that and I'll show you it once it's wired up. There's 5 wires, 2 for power and then the 3 for controlling it. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, now that the indoor unit is mounted up, I'm going to do these. I let this run for 20 minutes, so I'm just going to go through and like tighten up these bolts. I got it in place and then add the cover to that line there. But otherwise, we're done. Oh, and I gotta hook up the 2 power cords. It's just positive and negative to my battery bank. Turn that on. I'm gonna open this up. There it goes. I'll let that go for 20 minutes. All right, so it's been going for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna close this gauge. Make sure it's closed. And I'm gonna turn the pump off and wait 2 hours, and hopefully the gauge is exactly where it started. Good news, 2 hours has passed and the pressure has not dropped. So I am going to open the Freon now. Basically what you just gotta do here is, I took the caps off these 2, and it's 2 6mm bolts, and I just gotta open them up, crack them open. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I've had the AC unit installed on my rig for a little over a month now. I'm now in southern Idaho and it's 100 degrees outside, and it is keeping my bus nice at 76 degrees. My other AC unit here does kick on every now and again with it being 100 degrees outside, but I have this one going now 24/7 with these 2 little fans that normally I just have blowing on me at night. I have them just kind of helping push the air out to the middle. And with this running, it's only taking around 700 watts with it on the max cool setting. If you turn the heat pump on, which I've only actually used to test it, it uses a bit more watts or amps than that, but currently with it on the max cool setting, it uses around 13 amps. It's keeping my bus way cooler on the inside. I don't have to run the extremely big AC unit as much anymore. And realistically I never run it anymore, except on days like today where it's actually 100 degrees outside. Then I use it to offset it. And so that unit on the back is about 12,000 BTU, and I really can't complain. They have units going from like 9,000 BTU all the way up to like 40,000 BTU in all different models. I went with the mini split model. They're just known for being way more efficient, just because, again, because it is now on 48 volt, it no longer has to run on my inverter. And so that efficiency loss is not something I have to deal with anymore. I also, at night, if I want to run this, I'm not using my other AC appliances, I will turn my inverter off. Again, that saves about 30 to 40 watts, which doesn't sound like a lot if you're in a household, but with these off-grid applications, it's a lot. Turning my inverter off at night saves me around 5 to 10% battery. That's the AC unit.